Have you ever hesitated before stepping off a curb, or felt your heart race after a small stumble in the kitchen? You're not alone. For many adults over 60, those quick grabs for the wall or sudden losses of footing feel like warning signs, reminders that balance isn't what it used to be. But here's the truth. Losing your balance isn't something you have to accept. In fact, balance is a skill, one that can be rebuilt, retrained, and strengthened at any age. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 simple but powerful balance exercises made specifically for older adults. You won't need any weights. You won't need to get on the floor. These movements can be done right at home with a sturdy chair, a safe space, and just a few quiet minutes. And they work because they focus on the real causes of balance loss: instability in the hips, weak ankle control, and disrupted coordination between your joints and your brain. These are movements anyone can do, even if you haven't exercised in a while. Before we begin, take a moment to leave a comment with your name and the city you're watching from. We love building this supportive community. Let's take the first step towards stronger balance. Together. Exercise 1. Seated weight shift. Imagine sitting comfortably in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground, hands resting gently on your thighs. This first movement is called the seated weight shift, and it might just be the most underrated exercise for seniors who struggle with standing balance. It seems simple, but the impact is enormous. Start by sliding forward so you're sitting near the edge of the chair with your back tall and upright. Make sure your feet are hip-width apart and planted firmly on the floor. From this position, slowly lean your upper body slightly to the right, shifting your weight onto your right hip and foot. Pause here, feeling the muscles in your core and right leg activate. Then gently shift back to center and repeat on the left side. The key here is control. Don't rush. Don't lean so far that you lift the opposite foot. You want to feel your body gently transferring weight while maintaining full foot contact on both sides. This movement teaches your brain to coordinate balance adjustments without the fear of falling because you're safely seated. Now, let's focus on your breathing. As you shift to the right, exhale slowly through your mouth. Inhale as you return to center. Then exhale again while shifting left. Deep breathing keeps your nervous system calm and helps reduce the tension that often builds up during balance training. One of the most common mistakes is slouching during this move. Keep your chest lifted and your spine tall. Another is allowing your knees to collapse inward. Keep them aligned over your ankles at all times. These small details matter more than you might think, especially when it comes to retraining postural muscles. For beginners, start with 5 slow shifts to each side. If you feel comfortable, work your way up to 10 or even 15 repetitions per session. You can also rest your hands on the seat to support yourself at first, but try progressing to having your arms crossed over your chest as your control improves. Why is this movement so important? Because it lays the groundwork for standing balance. Every time you take a step, your body is shifting weight from one leg to the other. If you don't train this skill in a safe environment, your balance suffers during real-world activities like walking or turning. This one exercise can also help reduce the fear of movement. Many seniors begin avoiding certain motions out of worry they might fall. But the more you avoid, the weaker your muscles become, and the greater the risk. This gentle movement breaks that cycle. It puts you back in control. You can do this every morning right after you wake up or as a warm-up before a walk. And remember, balance isn't just a skill, it's a habit. The more often you practice, the faster your body responds. When you're ready, we'll move on to the second balance move, which adds just the right amount of challenge to take your coordination up a level. Exercise 2. Single leg stance. Our second balance movement is the single leg stance using a chair for support. This simple-looking position carries enormous value for older adults because it targets one of the most critical skills for fall prevention: the ability to stabilize your body over one leg at a time. Think about it. When you walk, climb stairs, or step over an object, you're spending more time on one leg than you realize. If your body isn't confident and stable during those moments, even a small wobble can lead to a fall. That's why mastering this controlled stance becomes a foundational building block for long-term mobility and daily confidence. It's not just about strength. It's about teaching your body to trust itself again, safely, gradually, and without needing fancy equipment. To begin this movement, stand behind a sturdy chair or counter with both hands resting lightly on it. Place your feet hip-width apart, shoulders relaxed, and spine tall. Now, slowly lift your right foot off the ground just a few inches. The goal is not to kick or swing, just lift gently and shift your weight onto the standing leg. Hold that lifted position for about 5 seconds at first. Then, return your foot to the ground with control. Do the same on the other side. If that's too difficult, you can start by just touching your toe to the floor instead of lifting it completely. That still counts, and it helps you practice weight shifting in a safer way. Over time, try to build up to 10 seconds or more without holding onto the chair, but always keep it nearby in case you need support. Now, let's address some common mistakes. One major error is letting the hip of the lifted leg drop downward. You want your pelvis to stay level. Think of balancing a glass of water on your lower back. If your hip tilts or collapses, the glass spills. To fix that, lift your foot just an inch off the ground at first and engage your glutes to keep your hips steady. Another mistake is locking the standing knee. Keep a gentle bend so your muscles, not your joints, are doing the stabilizing. And don't forget your posture. Keep your chest open and your head aligned above your spine. Breathing matters too. Don't hold your breath. Inhale through your nose before you lift, and exhale slowly as you hold. If you feel off balance, that's okay. Just lower your foot and try again. Aim for 5 attempts per leg, increasing your hold time gradually. As you gain confidence, you'll notice your balance improve, not just during the exercise, but while walking, dressing, or even stepping off a curb. For an extra challenge, try closing your eyes for a moment, but only do this when you're very stable and have something to grab. The beauty of this move is that it can be done anywhere, next to a sink, behind a sofa, or even while brushing your teeth. Practicing the single leg stance daily sends powerful signals to your brain and body that balance can improve at any age. And every second you spend mastering it adds strength, coordination, and trust back into your movement. If you're finding these movements helpful so far, now's a great time to pause and let us know in the comments. Tell us your first name and what part of the world you're watching from. We love seeing how far this community reaches. And if balance is something you've been working on lately, we'd love to hear your progress. Also, make sure you tap that like button if you haven't already. It might seem like a small thing, but it helps this video reach more seniors who need safer ways to move and stay independent. And if you're not subscribed yet, this is the perfect moment. We share exercises every week designed specifically for adults over 60, so you can keep your body strong, flexible, and balanced at every stage of life. Go ahead, hit that button, and let's get back to the next move. You're doing great. Exercise 3, Toe Tap Reach, Dynamic Stability. Exercise 3 focuses on dynamic stability with a movement called the Toe Tap Reach. This isn't just another leg lift, it's a game changer for how your body coordinates movement, especially while walking, stepping over obstacles, or recovering from stumbles. If you've ever felt nervous about tripping on a rug or hesitated before stepping off a curb, this exercise is for you. It teaches your body to stabilize while in motion, which is exactly what real-life balance demands. Unlike static positions, dynamic moves challenge your brain and muscles together. And when done right, they help rebuild the kind of confident movement you might not have felt in years. Let's start by positioning yourself near a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart and your spine aligned. Shift your weight gently onto your left leg while slowly reaching your right foot forward, lightly tapping your toes about 12 to 18 inches ahead of you. Don't lean forward. This isn't about bending at the waist. It's about control and posture. Keep your upper body upright while your toe gently taps the floor, then bring it back to the starting position. Next, tap to the side, about 12 inches out, and return. Finally, tap behind you. You've now completed one forward side back sequence. Switch legs and repeat. Try this for 5 rounds per side. Now don't rush. The power in this exercise comes from the slowness and control of each movement. Imagine you're drawing a triangle on the floor with your toe. You're training your stabilizing leg to adjust and balance with every tap. It might not feel hard at first, but by the 3rd or 4th round, those little muscles around your ankles, knees, hips, and core will start working overtime, and that's a good thing. You're rebuilding your stability system from the ground up. As for breathing, stay steady. Inhale as you prepare to tap. Exhale as you return to center. This rhythmic breathing helps you stay calm and focused. Many people hold their breath when they concentrate, but that creates tension. Instead, breathe like you're in control, because you are. Be mindful of these 2 common mistakes. First, don't look down at your feet. This pulls your head forward and throws off your center of gravity. Keep your eyes forward, spine neutral. Second, avoid shifting your torso side to side. Let the leg do the work, not your upper body. If needed, place your fingertips lightly on the chair to stay centered, but don't rely on it fully unless necessary. If the full reach is too much at first, start with smaller taps. Just a few inches is enough. You can even do this seated to begin, lifting your leg and tapping in those same 3 directions from a chair. As you build confidence, increase the range of motion. Eventually, try the full version with no support at all. This exercise directly translates to everyday stability. It helps you get in and out of cars, navigate uneven sidewalks, and even step around pets or grandkids without worry. Dynamic balance is your body's insurance policy, and the toe tap reach is a premium investment in your long-term mobility. If you've made it this far, you've just completed 3 of the most effective balance-boosting movements any senior can do, right from home. No gym, no confusing equipment. Just smart, simple steps that train your body to stay steady and strong. And here's the thing. These movements don't just protect you from falling. They help you walk with more confidence, stand for longer periods without fatigue, and enjoy daily activities, whether it's cooking, shopping, or playing with your grandkids, with far less fear of losing your balance. We all know that as we age, our bodies begin to change. But losing your balance doesn't have to be part of the deal. When you train your stabilizer muscles and retrain your brain to respond quickly and calmly to motion, you build a foundation that can last for decades. So don't stop here. Make these 3 moves part of your weekly routine. Just 10 minutes a day can dramatically shift how you move and how you feel. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below with your name and city. We'd love to hear where you're watching from. And let us know how these exercises felt for you. Are you feeling more stable already? Did one move challenge you more than the others? And finally, don't forget to subscribe for more science-based, senior-friendly fitness routines made just for you. Your journey to better balance has already started and will be right here with you every step of the way.